In this week's court report, a Pahrump woman arrested connected to charges of child abuse or neglect after her 2-year-old son was taken into protective custody has been denied OR release and will soon be sentenced. During Whitney Dawn Lewis's recent arraignment hearing, the court outlined the case history and referred to Lewis's second amended guilty plea agreement. Then the court proceeded to canvass the defendant and finds her guilty plea to be given freely and accepted entry of said guilty plea. The attorney representing the state outlined the case's history, and defense waived the 14-day rule regarding the PSI report. Additionally, Lewis's attorney made an oral motion for an OR release and requested the defendant be placed in the drug court program. But the court denied the OR release and set sentencing for December 1st. The Division of Child and Family Services took custody of Lewis's child back on July 27th due to an ongoing investigation for child abuse and neglect. Investigators say during transfer of custody and while placing Lewis's son in a car seat, they were able to observe bruising, dark in color, on the lower portion of the toddler's left and right cheek. Additionally, a small bruise was located in the middle of his forehead. And later, DCFS employees were able to observe multiple bruises, all in different stages of healing, extending from the child's arms to legs and other portions of his body. Human bite marks were also discovered on that child's body. Charles David Plinsky has another court proceeding scheduled this Friday for a motion for house arrest mental health. Plinsky is the local man who has had repeated run-ins with local law enforcement and who was rearrested twice on the same day. During Plinsky's latest court proceeding, a status check mental health evaluation, Plinsky appeared while in custody, and his attorney, Thomas Gibson, requested guidance from the court on what he needs to do from this point to get the defendant into the mental health court. Then Gibson made an oral motion for Plinsky to be placed on house arrest to allow him to get treatment until he is placed in the mental health court. When a rep for the state inquired if Attorney Gibson will be placing a motion for that defendant to be placed on house arrest, Gibson filed the motion in open court, and the court set the motion for later this week. Notably, Plinsky's latest arrests stem from incidents in which the witness told police that a vehicle Plinsky was in struck a business fence in the 300 block of Emory, and the driver entered his work bay and was stealing items. Then, after Plinsky was booked into NCDC on those charges, an officer says Plinsky grabbed his handcuffs and then forcibly tried to take them and a signature pad from the officer's desk. You'll remember Plinsky was also the person who reportedly stole a police car back in 2014 and was shot at during that incident, in addition to being tasered, pepper sprayed, after he allegedly charged at officers. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.